When are you people going to start holding these news outlets accountable for giving you bullcrap news? Huh? Welcome to Sunflow TV again, everybody. Is your host. You see, what I find happening is this. The people are so gullible. They go everywhere on social media to gather news on one particular subject. And then they start pitting themselves or coming at the credible, or those of us who strive to have some form of credibility. We are put under fire when you come to us with your false information. Like, for instance, this morning, I ran a story on the story that said Vice Cartel still released new music, and Boom Boom sat down and had an interview with ER and addressed the member of TOK, Flex, for what he said about Boom Boom. People came on and said, yo boy, and this me wake up to you another story about Cartel. Jeez, man, how about you do a story about Dudus dead? People, listen, here is the story, because this is what we came to talk about today. Today's video is about Dudus Coke, Shotman, okay? And we're going to talk about it. Is he dead or alive? That's what we're going to cover. Is he dead or alive? And we're also going to talk about his son, which recently got into some altercations in Jamaica. Was his son shot, or is he okay? Did he die from his injuries? So on and so forth. Alright? Level the playing field. So, me gonna call out them name now. People, this is what I suggest that you do. Anytime you go to a site and they run a story in full, right? I'm not saying that we don't make mistakes. We're humans. And everybody is collaborating to get the information to you as fast as possible and as accurate as possible. What I don't know about as accurate as possible, because some people, their channels are built around sensationalizing stuff, and their channels are built around spreading rumors, not necessarily bringing forth truth, right? So for those of us that strive for credibility and strive for correct information, we are out here swimming amongst those sharks in these waters. What I expect, or not expect, but what I suggest that you, the viewing audience, do is that, cause you know, want to go somewhere with your false information, go jump in a people conversation, and then laugh after you and call you idiot because they have proof that what you're saying is a lie. What I suggest that you do is, once you go to these sites and you see that these sites are consistently feeding you false information, you need to no longer visit those sites. It's up to you if you want to keep visiting lies and rumors, but this is what I suggest for you. Now, Net Live Media, netlivemedia.com. One of many that ran this story, because I woke up and I saw this morning and I thought to myself, can't be true. Because if it was true, a man of Dudus stature, that would have been all over the United States American news, and it would have been all over Jamaica's news. It was not. Okay? It's on all these social media sites. Now, netlivemedia.com said, breaking news. Former Tivoli Garden strongman Christopher Dudus Coke is dead after committing suicide inside U.S. federal prison. They never said it was a rumor. They never said maybe. They never put a question mark behind it and said, could it be true? They went ahead and ran the story as this was the headline for the story. Their story went as this. Christopher Michael Coke, also known as Dudus, the Jamaican drug lord and leader of the Shower Posse, was found dead inside his cell in the U.S. federal prison, where he was serving 23 years for drug trafficking. Reports are that he was found hanging from a rope tied to the window of his jail cell. Security was quickly called, but it was too late and he was already dead. The news about the death of Christopher Dudus Coke shocked people over the U.S. and Jamaica. You see how them people are still? The Jamaican government says that we will not make any comments on the matter as investigation is still going on over Mr. Coke's death. So first of all, these people never spoke to the Jamaican government because the Jamaican government said no such thing. Then they're saying that there were reports coming from the prison, the federal prison in America where he was doing his time. And the federal prison never told them no such thing, right? They continue on with the story. Say Christopher Michael Coke, also known as Dudus, them give the man date of birth and everything, is a Jamaican drug lord from the Shower Posse, a violent drug gang started by his father Lester Coke in Jamaica, which exported large quantities of marijuana and cocaine into the United States. Ran the story, fully charged up, tanked up to the top, and sensationalized to the max, right? Lies, 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 and more lies. That's all I gotta say. Dudus is very much alive and well. According to U.S. authorities, Dudus is still in the facility, still very much alive. He's not injured, he is not nothing. This was a false story that was ran. See there? So the people them that come on SoFlo TV and told me, hey boy, we cannot stop do all these cartels something and go cover something like big and important like Dudus dead in America prison. That's a lie. He did not die in no prison, he is fine. Okay? According to U.S. authorities in the federal penitentiary where Dudus is doing his time, he is fine. Here's another story though. Michael Christopher Coke, which is the son of Christopher Dudus Coke, was shot and injured during nomination day activities in West Kingston. This story ran in the Star newspaper, very credible, on November 12th of 2016. So the father is not dead, but the son was shot and injured. Camille Sandy Coke, sister of Dudus Coke, sustained a cut to her shoulder during the incident in which Titiman was shot yesterday. So police said she was cut by broken glass. So Dudus is serving 23 years in a federal prison. That is the father, and the son, which is Christopher, Michael Christopher Coke, which is also known as Titiman, was shot in West Kingston yesterday. However, he is fully recovering and okay. Okay? There you have it. He's not dead. He was not dead. He was not shot and killed from his injuries. He is fully alive and okay. Again, hold these media outlets accountable for running false information to you guys, and hold your damn self accountable for believing the false rumors and information. 2 occasions. Michael Christopher Coke, otherwise called Titiman, was on at least 2 occasions listed as a person of interest by the West Kingston police. Them always want them. Factions in West Kingston have been fighting for control of the community since Dudus' forced departure. This is a part of the story that I want you guys to understand, that nothing will change in Jamaica. Okay? It's the same reason why Patrick Powell was able to walk free, regardless of all the evidence that was compiled against him in the case where Kajil Mace, the college student, was shot and killed, the Kingston college student that was shot and killed in the back of the taxi, and yet still the man got away with it, murder, and even though people are saying it's not him, he was still not held accountable as to why his vehicle was seen on the scene, and someone driving his vehicle fired the shots into the taxi, even though we were not able to identify that it was him, Mr. Powell. People not questioning those things. It's the same reason people will not question this information that I'm about to say right here. Listen, Desmond Mackenzie, the Member of Parliament for the constituency over which Dudus Pitney does get shot, he said that the persons who did the shooting are known. He has threatened to release their names if the police fails to do so. Desmond Mackenzie, a Member of Parliament, said that the incident has shattered any hope for peace, and that any hope of peace that we have in the area. So in other words, Dudus Pitney get shot over there, him daughter catch broke glass in her shoulder, she get injured, him son pick up gunshot, he's expected to recover, but his kids are getting shot, he is away in prison doing time in a federal U.S. penitentiary. There will be no peace in that region. That is what Mr. Desmond Mackenzie, the Member of Parliament for the constituency, is saying. He is also saying, let me show you Jamaica, frig up. them political system and them justice system is just to the shits. I'm sorry, but it is. Because if a member of parliament can come out and say he knows who did that shooting, regardless of who was shot, okay? An individual was shot. A citizen of the country picked up gunshot. It is not normal for that to happen. That is criminal activity, whoever did the shooting. So for a member of parliament, Desmond McKenzie, to come out and say that he knows who it is, and if the police don't really reveal the names, he is going to reveal the names. Here is what I want to ask. What good will it do for you, Mr. Desmond McKenzie, to reveal the names other than to send retribution over? Otherwise, gunmen on the other side are going to go over there in retaliation and slap with the people them that ended up shooting Dudus' son, okay? That's all that's going to happen if you just reveal the names of the people involved. What you need to do as a member of parliament is wield your power and make sure that the police get on the ground, go and scoop up those people, arrest them, bring them in for questioning, or bring them in for questioning, and if they fail under questioning, arrest them and charge them with something. That is how the law is supposed to work in a lawful country. But for some reason it don't work like that in Jamaica. It works ass backwards. Anyways, today's video was about Dudus, and is Dudus alive, or did he commit suicide in his cell in a penitentiary, a federal penitentiary in the United States of America? And you heard the answer to that already. Dudus is alive and well. However, his son Titiman was shot and these kinds of things. It's SoFlo TV. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And again, please be careful where you are getting your information from. I'm out of here, man. Peace.